It's strange, isn't it? How the moments we rush through are the very moments we long for later. When we're young, all we want is to grow up, to move faster, to get somewhere else. And by the time we've made it there, we're already looking back, wishing we could return. That's the quiet irony of life. We don't realize how beautiful something was until it's gone. There was a day when you played outside with no idea you'd never do it again. A day when you hugged someone for the last time and didn't know it was the last. A moment when laughter filled the air and no one in the room had left this world yet. But time doesn't warn you. It doesn't slow down so you can notice the weight of what you're living through. It just moves, silently, steadily, without asking if you're ready. And so much of life is made of things we won't fully understand until they've passed. The long walks, the quiet dinners, the silly conversations that seemed like nothing at the time. These are the things we end up missing. Not the trophies, not the titles, not the perfect days captured in filtered photos, but the ordinary ones, the real ones, the ones where nothing special happened, except that you were there, alive, breathing, feeling, and that was enough. It's easy to forget this when you're chasing more time, more money, more progress. But life isn't a race. It's not a ladder to climb or a checklist to complete. It's a collection of little things. A cup of coffee on a rainy morning. A soft smile from someone you love. A song that hits you right in the chest. And if you don't slow down, you'll miss it. You'll look back and realize the best parts of your life weren't the loud victories, but the quiet days you barely noticed. One day, you'll miss these days, even the hard ones, the chaos, the figuring things out, the mess, the confusion, the becoming, because it all meant you were alive, you were changing, you were in motion, and that's beautiful, not because it was perfect, but because it was yours. So take a breath. Feel this moment. Really feel it. The way the light falls through the window, the sound of life around you, the heartbeat in your chest. These are the things that matter, and they won't last forever. Nothing does. But that's not something to fear. That's what makes them precious. In the end, life is just a series of moments we either show up for or rush past. So show up. Let this be one of the ones you remember, even if it's quiet, even if nothing big happens, because maybe this is the moment you'll miss someday, the moment you'll wish you could return to, just for a second. And maybe, just maybe, that second is happening right now. And here's what no one tells you. Most of life is made up of almosts. Almost perfect, almost peaceful, almost meaningful. And if you wait for everything to be just right before you allow yourself to be present, you'll spend your whole life waiting. Happiness is not a grand event. It's 1,000 small things done with awareness. It's the warmth of sunlight through a window, the way someone says your name, the sound of your own breathing when the world is finally quiet. These are the treasures you can't buy, can't chase, can't repeat. You only get them once, and if you're too distracted, you'll miss them. So pause. Not tomorrow. Not when you have time. Now. Feel the weight of being alive. The miracle of this moment, unfolding, unique, unrepeatable. You don't have to capture it. You don't have to perfect it. Just be in it. Because one day, you'll close your eyes and realize that moment you thought was so ordinary was actually the closest thing to heaven you'd ever known. And it was here, right in front of you, all along. And maybe years from now, when the noise has faded and the days have slowed, you'll sit with a quiet heart and think back to this time, not for its perfection, but for its aliveness, the raw, imperfect beauty of now. And you'll smile, not because it lasted, but because for a moment you were truly there. And that was everything.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.